Good morning mga katribu. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source only here at Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. And for today's headlines, a ghost flood control project is uncovered inside an exclusive Quezon City subdivision, raising suspicions of corruption and misuse of public funds. Senator Cheese Escudero and Speaker Martin Romualdez are tagged in a 1.45 trillion pesos budget controversy, sparking questions over alleged irregular fund allocations. The Department of Public Works and Highways slashes project cost and targets 60 billion pesos in savings through stricter procurement reforms. Israel receives the bodies of 3 more hostages recovered from Gaza as the conflict continues to exact a heavy human toll. Chinese President Xi Jinping jokes about spying after gifting a Chinese-made phone to South Korea's leader, drawing attention to tensions over tech and security. Motorists brace for another fuel price hike this week, adding to transportation and consumer burdens nationwide. Fashion designer Joy Barcoma redefines Filipina elegance, blending timeless sophistication with modern Filipino flair. Import Justin Brownlee remains a no-show for the Meralco Bolts, leaving fans wondering about his future in the ongoing PBA conference. Today is the 4th of November and I am Chynna Basillaje, bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. At 3 a.m. today, the center of the eye of Typhoon Tino was estimated based on all available data over the coastal waters of Tudela, Cebu at 10.7 degrees north, 124.5 degrees east with maximum sustained winds of 150 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 205 kilometers per hour. It is moving westward at 25 kilometers per hour. A shear line is currently affecting the eastern sections of northern and central Luzon, while the northeast monsoon continues to bring cooler winds and light rains over the rest of northern Luzon. Residents are advised to remain alert for possible flooding, landslides, and rough sea conditions. And now for our traffic update. Traffic is light at Balintawak, Mindanao, and Bukawi toll plazas, as well as in the San Fernando northbound and southbound areas. All other sections of NLEX, SCTEX, and the NLEX connector, including toll plazas and interchanges, are reporting light traffic conditions. Motorists are advised to remain alert and observe traffic advisories for a safe and smooth trip. And now let's move on to this morning's headlines. A nearly 50 million pesos flood control project in Brittany Annex, Quezon City appears abandoned, raising serious concerns about misuse of funds. A signboard identifies it as the Rehabilitation of Flood Control Structure Brittany Annex, Barangay Santa Monica, awarded to DT Resio Incorporated and marked completed in December 2024. A video shared by a netizen shows the lot overgrown with weeds and empty, with absolutely no trace of any flood control structure. Officials from Department of Public Works and Highways reportedly inspected the site, yet media access was blocked by subdivision security. With no visible work done and full payment allegedly released, questions now turn to accountability, contract compliance, and the fate of public funds meant to protect communities from flooding. And Senator Cheese Escudero and House Speaker Martin Romualdez are under scrutiny over alleged irregularities in the 1.45 trillion pesos 2025 budget, with reports pointing to possible fund diversions and unvetted insertions. Escudero has warned the public against what he calls calculated diversions intended to clear Romualdez of accountability, citing concerns over ghost projects and substandard infrastructure tied to earlier budgets. Critics say several allocations lack clear justification or priority, while some lawmakers insist on full transparency and tighter oversight to restore public trust in government spending. The Department of Public Works and Highways is moving to slash project costs and aims to save up to 60 billion pesos by tightening procurement procedures and cutting construction material expenses. The reforms include stricter bidding processes, enhanced monitoring of project implementation, and negotiated price reductions with suppliers and contractors. DPWH officials say these measures are designed to ensure more efficient use of public funds, reduce leakages, and strengthen transparency in the execution of infrastructure projects. They also hope the reforms will accelerate completion of ongoing projects and improve the delivery of government services to communities nationwide. Israeli authorities have received the remains of three more hostages recovered from Gaza amid the ongoing conflict, which continues to exact a heavy human toll. Officials are confirming the identities of the victims, while families and authorities mourn the latest casualties. Diplomatic efforts continue to secure the safe return of remaining hostages. Chinese President Xi Jinping gifted the Chinese-made handset to South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol, joking about spying in a move that drew global attention. Analysts say the incident underscores growing tensions over technology, cybersecurity, and digital privacy between the two countries, highlighting concerns over the influence of Chinese tech abroad. And motorists and consumers are preparing for additional transport and living cost burdens with the latest fuel price adjustment expected this week. Experts warn rising fuel costs could affect prices of goods and services nationwide. Transport operators may pass on costs to commuters, prompting calls for careful budgeting and planning. Fashion designer Joy Barcoma is gaining attention for blending timeless sophistication with modern Filipino flair, reshaping the definition of Filipina elegance. Her collections feature local textiles, contemporary designs, and innovative cuts that celebrate Philippine heritage while appealing to global fashion trends. Barcoma's work inspires young designers to embrace both tradition and modernity. Import basketball player Justin Brownlee has yet to report for duty with the Meralco Bolts, leaving fans and analysts questioning his participation in the ongoing PBA conference. Team management says discussions are ongoing with Brownlee's representatives. His absence raises concerns over Meralco's competitiveness as they prepare for upcoming matches. And now a quick look for today's horoscope. Today calls for patience and focus, Sagittarius. Your adventurous spirit and sharp intuition guide you, making this a good day to plan carefully, prioritize tasks, and take deliberate steps toward your goals. At work, your thoughtful approach and optimism earn respect from colleagues and superiors. Avoid taking on too many projects at once. Balance is key. Trust your instincts, celebrate small wins, and remember that consistent effort today could lead to bigger achievements tomorrow. Katribu, did you know today, November 4, we celebrate the birthday of Carlos P. Garcia, the 8th President of the Philippines, born in Talibon, Bohol in 1896. Garcia is best remembered for his Filipino First policy, which promoted national industries and economic independence. Serving as president from 1957 to 1961, he championed Filipino culture, economic self-reliance, and national pride, leaving a lasting mark on Philippine history. And a TikTok video from content creator at Francine is taking social media by storm, racking up over 300,000 likes. The clip shows a person cooking fried chicken while wearing a Halloween mask to avoid getting splashed by hot oil, quickly catching viewers' attention. Viewers praised the creator's resourcefulness and sense of humor, with many joking about trying the same method at home. The video has since inspired similar cooking clips, turning the quirky kitchen hack into a viral trend. That's all for now mga katribu. Join us again at 1 p.m. for more updates. I'm Chynna Basillaje and this has been Tribune News on Q.